We know that biosimilars are on the way. Some of them have already arrived, and I think they're inevitable. It's a bit like Brexit. We know it's coming, but also like Brexit, people don't really know very much about biosimilars, about the detail around regulation, and their views on them are based on a combination of ignorance, preconceptions and prejudices. So my role in the symposium today is really to try and bust some of the myths, wade through some of the jargon, and hopefully increase people's understanding of biosimilars across the board in oncology and haematology. I think the most important thing that people don't really grasp is that when we look at innovative biological drugs, they, particularly the ones that have been around for a long time, have gone through multiple iterations, different manufacturing processes, slightly divergent production in that it's not all done on one site, not all done in one plant. And therefore, there are some differences in the way the monoclonal antibodies perform. For instance, glycosylation status can be different, and that can affect potency. And the real message there is that every single batch of every single biological medicine is a biosimilar itself. And therefore, while there's been some anxiety about novel biosimilars coming through, we've actually subliminally been using them for years anyway, every time we open a batch of a biological. So I think that's probably the most important message. And then I think that people need to understand the regulatory process and actually the rigor of the regulatory process, and that the biosimilar really does have to perform in an equivalent way to the innovator product before it gets through or gets over the licensing hurdle. And then finally, I think there's the concept of extrapolation across indications, and that we should be reassured that the same molecule or the same biosimilar, like the innovator product, will perform across a host of different indications without the need to reprove the benefits for every single minor use of the product.